Well, it worked, so why change it? It's a team that just about picks itself in big games these days. Juanfran, Godin and Felipe Luis all started the final 2 years ago. Stefan Savic gets the nod over Jose Maria Jimenez tonight. That was the big decision for Diego Simeone. Fernandez, Koke and Gabi are tried and tested in midfield. The front three have all popped up with big goals en route to the final. Saul Niguez with the most spectacular in the first leg of the semi. Antoine Griezmann, though, is the player that Real fear the most. 11 combined starters from the 2014 final tonight. 6 for Real, 5 for Atletico, including all 5 goal scorers. And you wonder whether Ronaldo, or that man there, Antoine Griezmann, will step up and be the star attraction for their respective teams tonight. The 14th final for Real Madrid, the 3rd for Atletico, who have never won it. Real bidding for their 11th win in the 60-year history of the competition. And it's being billed in Spain as the derby to end all derbies, played in one of Europe's most iconic stadiums, of course, and home too to one of the fiercest and longest running rivalries in Italian football as well. The scene is well and truly set inside the San Siro here tonight, Owen Hargreaves, isn't it?
Well, so far it's been an incredible week. I think everybody keeps asking for predictions, but it's just too tough to call. Two very different teams. Real Madrid, I would say, are favourites because they have the best players. But I think Atletico Madrid are the best team. Never seen a team compete and play so well together and work so well. So two very contrasting styles.
Mark Clattenburg is back under the microscope on a big stage tonight after his performance in the cup final. And slightly later than advertised, the 2016 Champions League final underway, the 213th Madrid derby, the famous all-white of Real Madrid.
Just a moment of magic can turn the game.
Saul Niguez battling here with Marcelo, and it's into Koke. And it was the first half chance I think you'd put it down to for Atletico Madrid.
Well, Koke is more comfortable in central areas, playing on the left. In possession, drifting inside.
It's going to be the left foot here of Gareth Bale. And he's put it into a really good area. And it was a fantastic save by Oblak. It's Casemiro who came in, I think it was. Oblak has been in such good form all season. And this is a huge save early on.
Well, there's no question of offside. That is an incredible save from Oblak. And then any question about, is he one of the best?
Little layoff by Benzema to Kroos, and now Ronaldo. It was Juanfran this time.
Again, easy decision for Mark Clattenburg. Juanfran is so late, commits. Once he gets into that space, he needs to make a foul, stop the counter-attack. This is what we're going to see. Physical. I don't think Real Madrid would be clear winners in this game, but they defend in numbers. Look at Gareth Bale, crowded out by 4 Atletico Madrid players.
There's Toni Kroos. The deflection behind off Savic. It's going to be another corner for Real Madrid, who've settled the quicker here in the opening 9 minutes. They've been the better team so far.
But this is important for Real Madrid. Toni Kroos, Luka Modric get forward. Won't score a ton of goals, but they're so important for the tempo of the game. Good block from Savic.
The previous final between these two, Kroos with the delivery, Bale helped it on, and it's gone in! And Sergio Ramos is claiming the Real Madrid goal, and just like he did 2 years ago, the Real Madrid captain scores.
Again, little things add up. Giving away free kicks in silly areas has cost them. Real Madrid's best chance came from a free kick from Gareth Bale on the other side. And it's not a great ball in from Toni Kroos, but a flick on just causes chaos, and even against the best defence. Not a great ball in. There's a suspicion offside. Might just be leaning offside, Sergio Ramos. That's where they need to get numbers.
Griezmann spotted some space here for Felipe Luis. Ramos and Pepe were in there. Juanfran can attack it. Couldn't keep it down. I think you've got to put that down though, really, Owen. It's the first promising position that Atletico have managed to create, and it's taken almost 25 minutes. There's the Ramos goal.
Well, it's probably just slightly offside. See there, Savic gets turned around. It's difficult. Once the flick comes there, causes chaos. He looks offside there.
There's Benzema. Ronaldo leaves it for Carvajal and then makes his run. In the end, it was straightforward for Oblak, but it's another sign, Owen, of how comfortable Real Madrid are at the moment.
That's the right word, comfortable.
Well, now Koke swings a dangerous ball in that Keylor Navas had covered pretty much all the way through its flight.
Possession here for Augusto.
It's a better ball from Koke. Here's Griezmann. He's gone for it. Straight at Keylor Navas. I suppose it's a shot in anger from Atletico Madrid, but can't find a way to break this Real Madrid defence down at the moment.
Well, so far, when he's been on the move, Griezmann, I think that's
waiting in the penalty area. Still Felipe Luis. And then Gavi. Griezmann is offside. He struck it really well anyway. He wasn't aware of the assistant's flag, but it went up very quickly.
But that's where he needs to be, on the shoulder. This is some ball from Gavi. Great vision and awareness, but he's just offside. But if he's there, he's going to cause Real Madrid problems. I think it just made it too easy so far for Real Madrid. Haven't tested them. Keep clean sheets, stay in games. And found a way to win on the counter-attack. 48% possession was not in the script.
Here's Griezmann. It's a couple of sighters that the French internationals had. Nothing in the way of a shot to trouble Keylor Navas, though.
I don't think there's any denying he's their best player. They need to find a way to get him on the ball, get service. As you said, 32 goals this season.
But Real Madrid defensive players there. Gavi threads it through for Antoine Griezmann. Griezmann hits a low one. Just dragged it, didn't quite connect with it as he would have liked to have done. But just one or two signs here in the last 3 or 4 minutes that Griezmann is becoming more of a factor.
But that's where he needs to be. Just there, just trying to get him behind or get on the half turn.
And it couldn't have gone better for Zinedine Zidane and Real Madrid. Sergio Ramos with the only goal of the first half, and it's back to the drawing board for Diego Simeone and Atletico Madrid. Half-time in the Champions League final, plain sailing for Real Madrid. Real Madrid was such a large extent in Munich in the second leg of the semi-final that you couldn't see what they'd be able to do in the second half, but they scored early in the second half. That totally changed that tie around in their favour, and that'll be in their minds, that positivity as they... Now Antoine Griezmann, Fernando Torres, and Pepe was in there, and Mark Clattenburg says penalty. And here is the response at the start of the second half for Atletico Madrid. Clumsy from Pepe, and Mark Clattenburg made his mind up quickly.
I think Rio and Maka said in the studio, can you play between lines, get the ball into feet? Torres is exactly where he needs to be as a centre forward. That's a great ball.
And scored in the semi-final. He's been such a key man for Atletico en route to Milan tonight. Griezmann versus Navas, and he's hit the bar. What an opportunity wasted by Antoine Griezmann and Atletico Madrid. And just like in the semi-final in Munich, they miss a penalty. At a big moment. Been hovering in there too around the 6-yard box. It's in towards Torres. It's not fully clear. There's going to be a goal kick. It was Savic who was sticking his leg out to try and divert it goalwards, but they didn't deal with that corner at all, did they, Real Madrid?
Well, Godin, so terrific. Header of the ball. Gets a free header. I think he just misjudged.
And the desire about the players too. Here's Gareth Bale. Hits it well, Gareth Bale, but it was always travelling wide of Oblak's goal.
Gareth Bale makes the game look so easy, so effortless. Such a terrific athlete. Once he gets moving, such a great strike with the ball as well.
Playing with a tremendous amount of confidence at the moment. Count Fernando Torres, it's away by Pepe. Ronaldo was in there helping. Mark Clattenburg says play on, and Koke saw it dropping nicely for him.
Well, the difference in energy and intensity is staggering. Winning second balls, pressing the ball. The extra attacking player ahead of him. Here he is, Carrasco, rolled away from Modric and then gets it back, and he's got Torres and Saúl who was waiting for it. Well, that goal's coming for Atletico Madrid. Such positive play. I think Steve McManaman said need to play quicker. They've definitely done this in that second half. Carrasco. And again, getting bodies forward. Salniguez. They need forward runners. Atletico.
Salniguez with a shot in the end, which was wide.
Again, we see the far from goal.
Casemiro, Cristiano Ronaldo. It's neat and tidy, this from Real Madrid. And then Gareth Bale. And Mark Clattenburg let it go. I think Ronaldo said he'd have preferred the free kick, but the deflection, the wall did his job. It'll be a corner.
He's played well.
Calm defending, isn't it, from Real Madrid to play out from there. Now Modric, Benzema's in here. Big save again from Oblak. It's the second time he's done it tonight. It's the first real sight that Benzema's had of goal.
Well, brilliant counter-attack from Real Madrid. Again, Modric controlling the tempo. That's a brilliant save from Oblak. Real Madrid will get opportunities on the counter. Great ball outside of the foot from Modric. Savic doesn't come across, but Oblak does a terrific save with his body.
Got a very good record in terms of Champions League final before. Real Madrid didn't score until the 93rd minute then to force extra time. Here's Ronaldo though, and Ronaldo took it early, and it was straight at Oblak. And he's in that central role now, Cristiano. By Felipe Luis towards Fernando Torres.
The defending again from Ramos is so important. If you're not going to win the header, Torres gets there first. Just put a body on him, make it difficult for Torres. Really good defend.
Here's Bale weaving his way through, and still Bale, and then Ronaldo, and Oblak was there to meet him, and then Vasquez misses his kick. Bale for Real Madrid, away by Savic. It's a block that keeps Atletico Madrid in the final.
Brilliant defending from Savic. Just get a body in front of the ball. Game has just opened up.
Speed. Gavi lifts one forward here for Manfred. It's dangerous and it's in, and they've come back to level it. And it's the man who's come off the bench, Yannick Carrasco, who's got the goal.
What a game, and they deserve it. They've been exceptional in this second half. Their family members are there, just pitch side. Brilliant second half from Atletico Madrid. Getting so many bodies forward. Carrasco, which is great to earn this, to get in the box when the ball's in a wide area.
Juanfran. Gavi stayed down after the challenge by Ronaldo, and it goes towards Fernando Torres. And didn't get it with the foot he was intending to, but did get it with the one that he was using to stand on.
But also the biggest difference is once the ball goes wide, see Ronaldo, I think, is a little bit.
Ronaldo. It's a dangerous one, and it was Bale who was attacking it.
Well, he's in the air, he's been exceptional. And this is going in, I think, but it comes off Pepe.
A little bit of acceleration from Marcelo, and now Bale looking to try and pick out the near post when he got others in white waiting for a cross. It's going to be a Real Madrid corner.
Every time Gareth Bale touches the ball, it looks like something dangerous is going to happen. He just underhits that. He's a stand that.
Modric to Bale, and now Marcelo. Ronaldo waiting for the cross. Salniguez was back there. It was a fantastic cross that was whipped in by Marcelo. If anything, there was slightly too much pace on it.
Well, Marcelo showing great energy late in the game. That's a brilliant ball. And that's a big gamble from Savic, just to let that run through.
Casemiro, Danilo, Lucas Vasquez has gone out there to join in. Little deflection on the cross towards Ronaldo, and Godin was there, and Oblak gets his hands on the ball. Bale had gone down under the challenge of Savic.
Well, once that ball comes in the box, you need
it. Helps it on towards Torres. Casemiro was there, and Mark Clattenburg blows the full-time whistle for now. It's the 17th final to go to extra time, and it's on the way because it's 1-1 after 90 minutes with other... And as the boys were saying there, Owen, they do look visibly fitter at the moment, don't they, Atletico Madrid? We shouldn't be surprised because they've covered so much ground en route to the final in the Champions League this season. When you think about some of their players, Koke, Gavi and Griezmann have covered more ground than any other players in the Champions League en route to this final tonight. Their fitness can't be questioned.
That's why that first half was such a surprise. Their energy levels weren't what we expect, what we're accustomed to from this Atletico Madrid.
It'll take something a lot better than that to beat Oblak. He's got to be concerned, hasn't he, Zidane, now, because he can't make any more changes. He's going to be a bundle of energy. Straight forward for Oblak.
He's so comfortable. Oblak just makes the saves he needs to make. But that one in the first half from Casemiro was an incredible. It's a free header. Again, set pieces. How on earth he hasn't scored? That's a gift for Cristiano Ronaldo. Normally that's in the back of the net. What an opportunity. They've defended.
Take the corner. Flicked away by Bale. And then acrobatically steered towards goal by Griezmann. Well, there's half-time in extra time. 11th time in the history of this competition. Ronaldo's another one out there in Real Madrid white who's feeling the pace. Here's Casemiro. Managed to work the opening for the shot.
Oh, he's played so well, Casemiro. Great awareness, just joining in. Modric, just see Casemiro gamble.
Now Griezmann. Saul Niguez. The run made here by Lucas Hernandez. The one thing we've got to say now is that Saul Niguez, who was supposed to go off about 10 minutes ago, will now see the game out because he can't make any more changes, Simeone.
Well, I think he'll take a penalty. Such a confident young player. It's interesting to see Carrasco coming to the ball.
Well, Danilo. It's a good run from the Real Madrid right back, and now Ronaldo. Stefan Savic was there with a block as far as Marcelo. And then Lucas Vazquez, and then Danilo, and is this the moment for Real Madrid? It's not, because again there's an Atletico Madrid defender to get a block on. It will be a corner though.
I think Danilo worries you defensively, but his energy and athleticism will put him in some great positions.
And there is the full-time whistle at the end of extra time. And for the 11th time, the Champions League stroke European Cup final is going to a penalty shootout. Now in Hargreaves, these two sets of players are literally out on their... Jan Oblak, who saved Thomas Muller's penalty in the second leg of the semi-final against young Lucas Vazquez, who scores.
Brilliant. It's not always about being the best player, it's about being confident in the moment. Lucas Vazquez, a sub for this team, he's got to block that out. He's their best player, their superstar, embrace it. Need a positive picture.
Griezmann against Navas, and this time he gets the job done.
How cool is that? Just waits for Navas to make his mind up. That is so composed.
And it's 2-1 to Real Madrid, and that's the third very well taken penalty in the shootout so far.
That is a brilliant penalty. Side netting. Absolutely no chance for Oblak.
Okay, so he's got a decision to make after this. Gavi, the Atletico captain, against Keylor Navas. 2-2.
Brilliant penalty again. So confident. Make your mind up. Really confident strike. Great power. Navas goes the wrong way, hit it clean, might go down the middle.
He's hoping for help from elsewhere. Here comes Bale. Very, very calmly done.
Well, and he felt that as well. Just limp.
3-2 to Real Madrid. make it 3-3, and it's an exhibition so far in what you should do in a penalty shootout.
Well, so far the composure.
3 as it stands, 100% so far. And Sergio Ramos with another fantastically taken spot kick.
Well, arguably the best player on the pitch this evening, Sergio Ramos, scored the goal. Defensively was magnificent.
Juan Fran against Navas, and there's the first mistake, and how significant will that be? Juan Fran hits the post, and it's advantage Real Madrid.
First and foremost, you want people who are comfortable. Vasquez was. Juan Fran didn't look comfortable.
Win the Champions League, and he does do! Real Madrid have won the Champions League for the 11th time, and Cristiano Ronaldo with the significant penalty to seal it.
Football is so cruel sometimes. What a performance from Diego Simeone, his players, and
the celebrations here in the San Siro are about to begin. It's title number 11 for this club. It's Real Madrid's night in Milan. Real Madrid are Champions League winners yet again.
Great scenes here.